We are at the Nassau Street entrance of Princeton University, one of the iconic universities in the US. Acceptance rate less than 4%. They accept about 1,500 students every year. Really strong in the liberal arts, and the engineering school also is not too shabby. So today we're going to do a brief tour of Princeton University, and let's start.
Just gotta go. Oh my gosh.
In the nation's service and service.
Why is that so
This is Maddie, where underclassmen stay. These are residential halls where they stay and go to their classes from here. These are the dorms where some of the underclassmen stay. Hi, I'm with Mamural, and he's a sophomore here, majoring in electrical and computer engineering. So I have a couple of questions for him. First question, how do you like going to Princeton?
Well, Princeton is such a nice and beautiful institution. It's such a great environment to be in. There's so many smart people who always push you to do your very best. I think that's one of the best part of being a Princeton student. There's always people that's going to motivate you, even if you don't want to work. There's going to be people always trying to make you work. The environment always encourages that. Overall, since I missed out on my freshman year because of the pandemic, I didn't really get to experience that. So coming to campus this semester is a whole new experience, and I'm really grateful that I'm able to be here because everything's now more vibrant. The campus is now it's beautiful. People always walking around. Overall, it's been an amazing experience. I love the professors, the TAs, the preceptors. They're all amazing.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Now, my next question is very important. What advice would you give to high school students who want to go to Princeton?
Well, my biggest advice for high school students who want to go to Princeton is, well, first of all, it's a very challenging institution to get into. Obviously, people know that because of its low acceptance rate or whatever. My biggest advice is focus on maybe one or two main extracurriculars that you want to be a top part of. And also work on trying to be the top of your class. Obviously, it's much easier to get into a selective university if you have the highest GPA in your class. Most people here are valedictorians or salutatorians, so it's obviously challenging in that respect. Also try to do well in your standardized testing, so take the SAT, the ACT, also try to do the subject test. I know a lot of people take subject tests. Also try to take AP exams. Some people also take IB exams. A lot of people come here with maybe taking 10 AP exams from their high school, and they took in a lot of college classes even outside of this university. They go to they take college classes at other local universities, and they really challenge themselves. And yeah, that would be my biggest advice for sure.
Wonderful. Wish you all the best, and for this year, and when you graduate, do great and make us proud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
we are now heading towards the iconic math department of Princeton, which is probably the most famous department. And it has mathematicians like Professor Manjul Bhargava, who's a Fields Medal winner, Professor Pepperson, who's also a Fields Medal winner, Professor Andrew Wiles, who proved Fermat's last theorem. He was also a professor here. Right there is Fine Hall, and that's where we are heading. And now here we are in front of Fine Hall, which has produced some of the best mathematicians in the world. And this is one of the entrances to Fine Hall. This is the famous physics department of Princeton University. It has produced many Nobel laureates, and it's a pleasure to talk to Kasha, who's studying physics at Princeton. So, first question: how do you like studying at Princeton? And a little loudly for the camera, please.
Yes. I like studying at Princeton very much. It's a great school. I enjoy what I learn, and I feel that I have the opportunity to learn it very well.
Wonderful, wonderful. And the final question: what advice would you give to high schoolers who want to come and study at Princeton?
I mean, it always pays off to study hard, but I mean, everybody's going to tell you that. That's just a fact. You can't really control like where you go to college after a certain point. Like a lot of it is luck. But I mean, I guess just work hard. I guess try your best. Like you can't do wrong as long as you're doing what you like. Like I feel like that's important. That you don't want to spend a lot of time doing things that you don't actually care about. It's more important to enjoy what you're doing and to do it well as best as you can.
Oh, that's wonderful advice. So what Kasha is really saying, that try to spend time learning about things which you enjoy and do it in depth.
Yes.
Thank you. This is the Firestone Library, which is the biggest library in Princeton, and a lot of students come here, and also a very popular spot where students come and hang out. This is the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, so departments like Applied Math, Applied Physics are also here, along with all the engineering departments. This is the general area where all the departments are located, and it is quite a popular place for students to apply and come to the engineering school at Princeton.